So we're going to design the NBC logo. As you can see, it's abstract peacock feathers, or you should be able to see that. If you can't, you've learned something. So I've placed this into the document, into Illustrator, by going to File and Place. With this highlighted, I'm now going to go to the transparency panel. I'm going to bring the opacity down to 30% or thereabouts, so that I can see what I'm doing on top of this image. I'm going to lock this image in the layers panel, and I've also created an additional layer for me to draw upon. Now with the pen tool, actually the first is the ellipse tool that I'm going to use, and I'm going to select a hot pink because that stands out, and I'm going to draw a circle on the first shape, the first feather of the peacock, and I'm going to position that using the arrows of the keyboard as well as the mouse. Now I'm going to use the pen tool. Clicking at the bottom of the circle, I create an anchor point. Clicking across, I create another anchor point at the peak of the feather, the point, and I'm going to click up there on the circle, and I'm going to go to the Pathfinder, I'm going to go to Make Compound Shape, and I'm going to click Expand. Now just dragging this out, I'm going to see if this is perfect, which it isn't. So I'm going to take the pen tool again, click the point of the feather, I'm going to click further up on the circle, like so, and I've fixed it. So highlighting everything, I'm going to go to Pathfinder again, Make Compound Shape, and Expand. Now I'm going to bring this up to here, resize it, and place it back over where it was originally. And resizing it just slightly, like so. I'm going to make a copy of this with Alt and Shift, dragging up. Now I'm going to move my cursor until I get the arrows, which signifies a rotate. I move the mouse to rotate it, and I'm going to position this one. Now this feather isn't a direct copy of the one beneath, as you'll see. It needs to be slightly bigger. So we'll increase that in size. And it's actually thinner as well. Alt and Shift to make a copy of this. I'm going to rotate this and place it in position. Now I'm going to make a copy of all three by holding Shift, dragging across with Alt and Shift. And I'm going to right click, go to Transform, Reflect, ensuring Vertical is selected, and clicking OK, putting those three into position. Now I'm going to bring the opacity down on this one to 30%, and I'm going to cut out this shape. So I'm going to click with the pen tool, an anchor point, and I'm going to drag out like so. I'm going to hold Shift, I'm going to highlight both shapes, I'm going to go to the Pathfinder panel beneath Shape Modes, I'm going to go to minus front. This deducts the shape from the shape beneath, so we now have negative space for the beak of the peacock. Bring this down, and increasing the opacity after unlocking this layer of the original, and selecting each feather. I'm going to use the eyedropper tool to colour each accordingly. Slight adjustment. There we have it, the completed NBC logo. If you're serious about logo design and want to supercharge your skills, join us on my logo design course. See the link in the description.